All right, we're here in the Niner locker room with Niners veteran offensive lineman John Feliciano. And John, how you feeling? How you? I know you're working your way back. Are you a full go, ready to roll?
Yeah, man, I'm ready to go.
Yeah. We're, obviously you play guard and center. We've talked about this in the past. I always felt you could play, you were more comfortable at center, but you're more of a guard, huh? Or does it
Whatever.
matter?
Wherever the team needs me, I'll play.
Yeah. Do you have, where did you start? Did you start as a guard or start
Yeah,
as a
the
center?
only time I played center was the Giants in 22.
What's
the whole
the
season.
difference in the two positions? Is center always more mentally challenging?
Definitely
or
more mentally
is it
challenging.
different scheme?
It's definitely more mentally challenging. It's a lot less physical if you're dealing with like a even front, like a four down front. But then most of the league right now plays 5 down, so that's always fun, difficult.
The offensive linemen are always the best guys to interview, I think, because you guys seem like you're the smartest guys on the team in a lot of ways. You've seen a lot of different line play. What do you think of the way this line's come along? Because you guys have a couple of games where you've run for 200-plus yards, but at times you can't run when you want to run. So how do you view it? How do you view how the line's
I think
playing?
we've been playing well. I mean, Puni's playing great. Jake and Aaron, they're both playing great. I think getting Christian back is gonna help a lot. But saying that, I think JP's done a great job and Grando's coming along. I like where we're at.
Are you surprised Puni's doing as well as he's doing?
No shot. He came in here and really worked his tail off, and absolutely no ego. If I ever tell him anything or try to help him along, he's always ears wide open. And I think that's what his success came from listening to coaching, and I think physically he's always going to be up there in talent. So yeah, he's doing a great job.
I was doing an interview with him the other day, and you walked by, and you're like, "Stand up, Rook!" And then I didn't even pay attention that he stood up. Is that the rule? Is that your rule? I mean, you're the veteran in the room. What are you just ragging?
No, my publicist Francis always respect yourself. Don't let someone stand over you with the camera.
Right.
But whenever I tell Puni to do something, he's right up on it.
Dude, I mean, how are you? Do you guys have fun with him in the room? Because
100%.
Yeah.
He sits right in front of me, so I'm always in his ear about anything and everything.
Can you help him? I mean, can you impart wisdom? Because you played in this league, and it's a lot of wisdom in a lot of those years.
Yeah, I believe. Puni reminds me a lot of myself.
Does he?
Yeah, coming in, we both have had. He's obviously. I think he's a lot more talented than I am.
You played a long time in this league, though.
Yeah. But coming in, I think he was more talented than I am, and we have similar bad things that we came in with in this game, and I think during OTAs and training camp, he's got better in those instances. So yeah, he reminds me a lot of myself.
Who was the guy that helped you when you came out of Miami?
Oh, there's a lot, man. Rodney Hudson, #1 guy.
Really?
Yeah, he's still one of my great friends to this day. Gabe Jackson, Kelechi Osemele, Donald Penn, like all these guys. We've
Some big boys there.
Yeah, we created a great bond, and we still have an O-line group chat to this day, and we
Very
still talk
cool.
to each other.
Very cool. How do you feel about the way this team is kind of sitting 4-4, coming out of the bye? Kind of reminds me a little bit of Jacksonville last year, where you guys came out of the bye and took it to them on the road there.
Yeah.
How do you view where you guys are at right now?
We're not where we want to be, obviously, but I think as time has showed, we try to get better throughout the year, and I think that's what we're trying to do now.
Yeah. Foerster, what kind of coach is Chris? I mean, you've been coached by a bunch of different guys.
Yeah.
I've heard great things about Chris. What makes him stand out as a coach?
He's been in this system for so long, and he's grew with this system, and he knows everything about the system. And I mean, I've been very lucky with the coaches I've had, and I think C-Flow is right up there. I love working with him. I love coming to work every day, and if he tells you something, like you're gonna believe it because he's
Take
been
it
in
to the
this.
bank,
He's been in this system forever. He knows how to be successful.
Two last ones. You normally have started throughout your whole career. This is a different situation where you're coming off the bench. But physically, have you ever gotten to, we're almost on Thanksgiving, and your body probably feels a whole lot better than it does most years. Does it make it, do you have a lot left? Like if if they need to go to you down the stretch, do you feel like, hey man, I haven't felt this refreshed in November in years?
Yeah.
How do you feel like?
Yeah, definitely. Coming into the season, I was worried it might be my last season, just how my knee was feeling, and
Yeah.
we couldn't find the piece of bone that was behind my kneecap. So like we just all thought it was because I'm an old man. But ever since getting that out, man, I feel great, man. I'm ready to might be able to get 2 or 3 more in me. So
Wow,
I'm
great.
I'm excited.
Last one. I love watching Cam Ward, man. I love watching. I went out to Cal
Yeah.
for Cam Ward and the Hurricanes, and that was an amazing comeback. Are you into? I mean, I know you're
Oh,
a
100%,
Hurricane, but
man. I'm watching
what do
every
you- what do you
watching
think of
every
Cam,
game.
man? What do you think of him?
He's remarkable, man. He's the poise that he shows. It's like
It's weird. It's like
yeah,
he's like Lamar Jackson or something.
yeah, man. And
He runs with poise, huh?
and I love their O-line out there, man. I'm in contact with a few of those guys,
Okay.
and man, we got everything rolling. So I'm excited for what's going to come down the line.
Canes in the playoffs, man. Watch out for Cam Ward.
Hell yeah.
John, thanks for the time, man. Good
Yes,
luck
sir.
the rest of the way.
Appreciate you.
John Feliciano.